everybody. So we just got to the beginning of the trail, and then we got an Uber here. It was around how much?
Exactly
$6, yeah. And now we're going up the trail to some waterfall. Should be pretty steep, but we'll see how it goes.
Considering how Chile is expensive.
Looks like Croatia actually.
Considering how expensive Chile is for everything, and Uber was.
So we're gonna go over here, and on the right start the trail. I don't think we can make it to the waterfall. He said it takes like 7 hours, so we don't have time now. We have to pay 2,000 pesos per person, which is like $3.50. So quite expensive for a little hike. But yeah, we'll see how it is. So we are just here, and just to the waterfall it's a long way. And then you have more hills, like 3,200 meters up there, which is another way. There's a lot of hikes here. Wow, crazy nice. Okay, here we go, starting the hike. Let's see how much we can make. Now you can see how greener Santiago is compared to Quito. It's like the biggest city in Chile, and it's pretty green everywhere here. Doing a pretty good job here. So that's the highest building. We're really right near there. It's crazy how high it is than other buildings. And so really right there. And there's the park behind I was running, those hills. And you can also go on the other side and probably connect to those hikes over there. So I also noticed that they have a barbed wire fences here, same like Ecuador, for like no reason, just to mark the properties. And it's really dangerous for like animal, wildlife, and even for people if they want to cross somewhere. And I think a part of it is the culture of the immigrants here from Europe. So basically South Americans are mostly Spanish people and Portuguese who came here to gain more wealth, to gain more properties, you know, because it was basically a free land. So first comes, first gets. And so people just came here and just put out the massive barbed wire fences everywhere, you know, before somebody else took it. And this culture just stays in their mind that everything is private here, and you know, so it's pretty bad. Like this culture, they didn't come here to protect the environment. They came here to gain wealth and private properties. So, and some people are changing, you know, people are starting to protect the environment, but especially in countries like Ecuador, like they have a long way to go when it comes to protecting the environment. And even here, the worst is like Brazil, where they cutting down the rainforests and stuff. So yeah, so those people who came here, they came here to exploit the earth and to gain as much from it as possible, and they don't really have any like ethical background of protecting the environment. So So in the winter, all of these mountains are covered with snow, and people go skiing somewhere here. I'm not sure exactly where, but I saw on the map some ski lifts. So those hills at the back, those are the 3,000 meter ones.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
Geography of the Andes. The South American mountain range extends roughly parallel to the Pacific coast from Panama to Cape Horn. At 7,240 kilometers, it is one of the longest mountain chains in the world. In Chile, its 4,200 kilometer length hosts more than 2,000 volcanoes, of which more than 50 are active.
There's the river down there, and we're going more up like this, and then somewhere there should be like a bridge across the river, and we should be coming back on the other side of this hill. I think that's the trail we can come back.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
So here we got to the first crossroads, and here on the left you can keep going down and connect to the main road which goes along the river back to where we started. So we don't want to go there yet, we have more time, and we're gonna keep going on the right until the next point. So you must have noticed that the environment looks really dry, like a desert, so they don't get much rain here over the year. And right now it's the summer here in January, so the temperatures go up to 40 degrees. So now we're getting closer to the river, and you can see where the river flows, there is more trees. Okay, so now we got to the river, and there is a crossroad where you can go back or keep going further, and there is also a mini waterfall which we're gonna check out.
No bathing, because this is drinking water.
So as you saw a sign up there, the bathing here is prohibited because it's a drinking water and it's providing the supply for Santiago. So you can drink straight from this river, and also the tap water in Santiago is fresh, and it reminds me of Split in Croatia, where they had lots of fresh streams, but the surrounding environment was pretty dry.
it's almost 4 o'clock right now and we're having a lunch. Again, the rice with the lentil soup and vegetables by the waterfall.
So after the first waterfall and having lunch there, we decided to go a little bit more up as we had a little bit more time left.
The mini waterfall.
So after the second waterfall, we returned back because we didn't have much time, but the trail kept going longer to those 3,000 meter peaks, so we'll have to come back someday.
So it's 5 o'clock right now and today we don't have much time to explore the way to the other waterfall, so we decided to go back around on the other side, as I told you before, because the guy, the kids down there told us that we have to be back by 6. I don't know why, because the sunset is at 9. We could have pushed it at least till 7, but yeah, Sanya is better comfortable with going back till 6.
So these are the 3,000 meter peaks up there, but in this 40 degrees weather it must be a real struggle to get up there because there is no shade. So I would maybe choose the cooler weather for this.
So we came from down there There's a trail going like that, and then up like that. You can see it now. And now we came around there and going back this way. We got an amazing view of the Santiago de Chile, Buddha High building, and it's really green city. Look at that. Can't even see that many buildings. There's so many trees. So different than Quito.
Okay, so we're almost down, and let me share a few thoughts on this hike. So first, we're surprised that we had to pay, and they were restricted by time to get down at 6, even though the sunshine is still 9. And also it's quite dry and not much shadow, so if it's like right now middle of summer, 40 degrees, can get pretty burned. So I would maybe do it in July, August, when it gets much cooler here, and maybe you can make it all the way up to those high hills.
Almost there. So right now we left the site, and there was a fence everywhere with the barbed wires, and the park was closing at 6, but we saw people still there, so I think they don't close it till 7 actually, but they put 6 so people get out by 7. And yeah, it's pretty bad that you can't be free, and we would maybe push it till 8 and see the waterfall, but like this we just saw the first thing there. We have to come back again. So we know two things: that you have to pay for entrance to the trails, and second thing, that there is a time where you have to come back. Same like.
We're not restricted to the time because it's sunset at 9.
Yeah, and the worst thing is that they would have a gate, so if they didn't have a gate, like nobody can keep you there, but like this you would have to, I don't know how would you get out of there. And they have everywhere the spikes and stuff, same like Ecuador. So in Europe you have the gates, but you don't have these electric wires and spikes on the gates. These electric wires are only in like government buildings or maybe water reservoirs and things like that. But here they have on every house, so it's not much different in case of robberies, I think, than Ecuador. I think the whole South America, somebody said, it's just criminal culture, and whereas in Chile they're not gonna rob you on the street, they'll still rob you in the house.
Awesome guys, I hope you enjoyed this little hike to the waterfall. And there will be one more bigger adventure in Santiago before we travel out to Valparaiso. So stay tuned for more vlogs, and as always,
stay healthy, and stay adventurous.